Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game interleague series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Heath Billmeyer will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
With that, here's the starting lineup for the visiting Philadelphia Phillies. What's your take as they try to get back to their winning ways, D-Row?
This is not even a stat you probably would have even looked at 10 years ago. The fact that this team's last in walks in today's game bodes a lot of trouble. They will swing at the rosin bag. Do not expect this pitcher to come over the heart of the plate in any meaningful position because he knows he's going to get a lot of swing and miss.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Throw will be in time, and it's a very quick beginning to the evening as there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the right fielder, number 3, Bryce Harper.
Here's Bryce Harper now. First pitch on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at the Royals as they enter play here tonight. They've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season, to find a way to get to 500. You feel like...
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. The Royals will get their chance now in a scoreless ball game. Aaron Nola gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. 0-1 the count. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a look at the hometown Royals starting lineup card. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Salvador Perez is someone that's trying to work through some stuff right now. Looking at the last game, it was 0 for 3, but it was the way he went about that 0 for 3. He didn't look very aggressive, and actually, he looked kind of lost to me. I'm wanting to see a different player in that batter's box today.
Here's the left fielder, Alex Gordon. His past line against Aaron Nola. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
And he takes strike 3 called. Back-to-back strikeouts here to open the home first. 2 away.
Batting third.
Settling in now, Whit Merrifield. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. And he looks at a curveball that falls in. 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Hit to short. There's Segura. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. KC down in order. Still no score. Here's Jay Bruce now. Comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
The center fielder, Jay Bruce.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. fouled away. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Standing in now, Corey Dickerson, as he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike one. Philmeyer, a 6'1" right-hander. He was a 5th-round pick during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
He made a mistake.
And this was set up perfectly for him to start the double play. He's in ideal position. And then I think he got a little bit ahead of himself. You know that old saying, be quick but don't hurry? Well, I think that was demonstrated right here.
Stepping in now, JT Realmuto. He swings and grounds it to short. There's Merrifield. On to first, the double play.
Batting 7.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out. But the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. And he puts it on the ground to second. And the run will score as the Phillies are off to a 1-0 lead.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
Here's Andrew McCutchen now, as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Hit back up the middle. Mondesi picks it up. Merrifield's right there to take the routine throw and retire the side. In is Jorge Soler. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And a foul tip held on to here at strike one. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Fly ball out toward left center field. On the move is Bruce. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And that's the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively. And guys, this starting pitcher right here is in the top 5 in the league in strikeouts. And what does that tell me? That tells me that his defense cannot fall asleep in this one. They better go through their pre-pitch routine. They better stay on their toes and stay engaged in this one in case something finds a barrel.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Line towards center field, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone. Stepping up to the plate, Ryan O'Hearn. And he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely one player to keep your eye on right now. Swings through it for strike number 2.
This is a perfect time for him to break out that nasty changeup. Great arm action on it.
Threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning.
Leading off for the Phillies, the third baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. O'Hearn has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. And with that, we give you a look here at the standings entering play in the AL Central.
Segura.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, that's not a bad way to keep it going. A base hit right there. Hitting streak, 15 games and counting.
Yeah, we're halfway through a calendar month, and he looks up and he's had a knock. You can't get caught up in it. You have to trust the process. Keep doing what got you to this point. Staying focused, not trying to do too much, staying within your plan, and studying the opposing pitcher.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. The 1-1. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. The 1-2. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And this is going to rattle up against the out-of-town scoreboard now. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hard liner to center field. That's in there. Base hit. And both runners will score. It's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, last time this guy had some success, but he can't seem to get it going here. In fact, he's given him more hits in this one than he did his entire last outing. And we're only in the third inning.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Jay Bruce. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Harper, base runner at first with 1 out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. Harper ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
Real Muto.
Into the box, JT Realmuto fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. The 0-2. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Bonifacio, a 25-year-old. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher. You could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting 9th, the center fielder.
Striding in, Brett Phillips. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
This is a tough guy right here to hit into a double play. He's fast and he swings from the left side, so out of the box he's going to get a good break. You might have to try to get the strikeout right here, because very rarely are you going to get this guy to ground into a double play.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Phillips leads off first with 1 away. And this is swung on and missed. His 5th strikeout already, and there are 2 gone in the inning.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Behind 0-2 now. Good out in front there is Gordon, and this one's hit on the ground to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Now batting, Rhys Hoskins, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Up next for Philadelphia.
Striding forward now is the DH, Andrew McCutchen. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard to 3rd, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work for them. Or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
In now, Maikel Franco, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. And it's fouled away. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Here's another 0-2. Just hung in there on that one.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
The next 0-2. Ground ball left side. There's one. On to first, and it's another double play. They're second in the first 4 innings as that one will retire the side. Around the horn they go. Coming to the plate now, Whit Merrifield. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Ripped down the line, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. To short. Segura fields it cleanly, throws in time, and that's out number 1.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge Soler.
So here's the Royals DH, Jorge Soler. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bruce has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the third baseman, Hunter Dozier.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 3-0.
Leading off for Philadelphia.
Ready once again, Gene Segura. A fly out and a single for him so far. Hit on the ground to short. Mondesi brings it in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman, Cesar.
Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Dan, how frustrating that must be. 8 pitch at bat, and he's able to work a base hit.
Right. He threw everything but the kitchen sink at him. He threw off-speed pitches, fastballs, and on the 8th pitch, left one out over the plate, just enough for a base hit.
And now Bryce Harper. And he fouls this one off. He's 1 for 2 in this one. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Hernandez stands at first with 1 out.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Standing in now, Jay Bruce. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Fouled off. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this will be fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. The 0-2 once more. Fouled away. The next 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Perez corrals it. And that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Last half of the 5th coming up. Philadelphia's. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, Royals manager Ned Yost talked with me between innings about his lineup's offensive production, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And a curveball in for a strike. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Line to the right side, and he drops it.
Man, I'm not sure what to make of this one. The ball was hit hard, but it looked routine. The only thing I could think of is maybe he lost it in the lights there. That's a tough break.
So digging in now, Ryan O'Hearn looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. A runner at first with no outs here.
I got the count.
Late swing there at the breaking ball. Must have been looking for something else. O'Hearn swings the bat and throws from the left side and stands in at 6'3". He was an 8th round selection during the 2014 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Right fielder, Jorge.
He's set. Here it comes. And this pitch is right down the middle. Strike one. First and second here with nobody out.
1-1.
Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
That's a tough pitch to throw right there. That front door curveball just missed hitting that inside corner. That's a very difficult pitch. I'm not sure if he wanted to get that one down and away, and unfortunately that one stayed inside.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Perez at second. O'Hearn is over at first with one away. Now a swing and a ball foul tip straight into the catcher's glove as he's able to hold on for the second out. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding toward the plate next will be Adalberto Mondesi. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike two. Here's the 0-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Fielded cleanly on to first, and the Royals can't cash in as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a base hit. Also one error in the inning, but two men. Stepping into the box, Corey Dickerson, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Dickerson.
Pop straight up. Mondesi ranging into the outfield. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Up next for Philadelphia.
One out for the Phils in their half of the sixth. And in steps the catcher, JT Realmuto. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty, one man out. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 17.
So coming to the plate, Rhys Hoskins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Hoskins behind the count 0-2.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first two by him. Don't give this guy a chance to speed up his bat.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Now at the plate, Alex Gordon. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game, but this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
1-1 the count. Into the corner and slicing foul. 1 out, nobody on. Popped him up. Realmuto has a play, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jorge.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Royals. Jorge Soler, 0 for 2 for him to this point. And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step?
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. KC down in order. Number 32 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Andrew McCutchen. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
The designated hitter, Andrew
Towards second.
McCutchen.
And the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Now batting, third base.
You know, D-Roll, that looked like a base hit all the way up the middle. A nice job there by the second baseman to get to it and make that jump throw to first base.
Yeah, one of the tougher plays in our game. A lot of great second basemen in our sport make this look easy, but I'll tell you what, it's not. To throw the ball to first base while your entire body and momentum is headed towards left field is one of the most difficult things to do in our sport.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. McCutchen on at first. Nobody out. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hard liner to center field. Phillips is there, and he has it for the first out.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Now at the plate, Gene Segura. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Chalk up another multi-hit game for this guy. He is absolutely on fire. He's been on a nice hot streak as of late, and I don't see it ending anytime soon.
So stepping in, Cesar Hernandez. So far 2 for 3 in this one. First pitch on its way. Dozier trying to get there. Ready with the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here it comes on 0-2. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Stepping in now, Bryce Harper, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
The 1-1. Grounded to third. Dozier scoops it up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Phillies leave a couple, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Ready for another chance? Hunter Dozier. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Called strike at the knees, 1-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
2 strikes account.
The 1-2 pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. One man gone now for KC in the 7th. And up next, the former World Series hero, Salvador Perez. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now batting, number 66.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Royals go down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. Now to the plate, Jay Bruce. He'll start us off in the 8th. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Digging in once again, Corey Dickerson. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming, here it is. Liner toward right center. But this will not get out there deep enough as it's run down by the right fielder in the alley for the second out. Digging in, JT Realmuto. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. First pitch of the at-bat. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. 2 out, nobody on. This is flared right back over the mound. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. Not too many. At the plate, Jorge Bonifacio. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Swing and a miss, 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one, they just blew right by him.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
No balls and 1 strike. Line to the right side, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. Now at the plate, Alex Gordon. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Phillips, the runner at first with 2 gone. Again, he sends it out of play. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1 left for Kansas City. They trail it here 3-0. Stepping into the box, Rhys Hoskins. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
Number 17.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hoskins.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Pulled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little roller toward the hole. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out.
The third base.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
Into the box, Maikel Franco. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Protecting with 2 strikes, 1 out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line toward the alley in left center. And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So the 2-out hit here brings up Gene Segura.
Up next for Philadelphia, the shortstop.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Gene Segura. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ball game. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line drive to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will. Digging in, Whit Merrifield. And then what's gone wrong for this lineup today? They're only 3 outs away from being shut out.
Boy, you know, I just haven't seen a lot of fight in these at-bats. Now, of course, plenty of credit goes to that pitching, but the effort on the offensive side has been pretty lethargic watching from up here in the booth, Matt.
Yeah, I would imagine it feels the same from watching in the stands in this one.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jorge Soler. He's batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate. 0 for 3. The windup and the 0-1. Shot to third. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
And here's the thing from a pitcher's perspective. You look at this line and you think, wow, he's been sitting guys down all game long, and that's true. But on the flip side, his pitch count is up there. You have to wonder if he might be starting to get a little bit tired in this one.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts. A ball and 2 strikes.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. KC down to their final strike in this one. Now a swing and a fly ball, and this should do it. He brings it in, and the Phillies have put an end to their 4-game slide as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and we knew he was in a groove from the first inning, and he just kept this thing rolling and rolling and rolling. They couldn't get anything going against him. A dominant performance with a complete game shutout.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win.